You know what? I've just come from a jog. I just realised I've been DJing since I was 16 and I'm retiring at 50 this year. From 16 to 50. Just dawned on me. Where the are my records? I need to get back to the kitchen. Quick time. Let's have the conversation. What's good, everybody? You know what it's Selector Hype live and direct. You know what the motto is: like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're gonna go straight into this one. And I'm back inside the kitchen, whipping up that cup. Nah, I'm joking. I'm playing, man. This is where I'm at, man. I really feel comfortable when I'm inside the kitchen. Kitchen is supposed to be the heart of the home. And so this is where I'm doing most of my videos right now. Into next year, we have all heap of different propositions and etc. etc. People are offering me certain deals, certain things, but nothing isn't crossed. And the ticks haven't been ticked and the crosses haven't been crossed. But anyway, let's get back straight to the video. In case you didn't know, I'm retiring. It's a big deal. It's a good look for me. I feel very proud about it. But it just dawned on me, you know, man's been DJing for nearly 34, 35 years. And I said to myself, rotted, where's all my vinyl? Where's all my records? Now, you'd think man's got bare tune. Should have a whole garage, a whole room full of vinyl. My full record collection should be on point. But no, my vinyl record collection is pretty much zero.
Yo, tell Selector Hype to come off the line. Tell him to come off the line.
So where is all that vinyl? Where is all that music that created my fantastic, most amazing career that put me into position where I am today? Well, I'm gonna go straight to the point, no messing around. I am always considered myself a team player. When I was playing sound system, I was part of a team. It was never about Selector Hype or DJ Hype back in the days. It was never about me. The minute I joined sound system, I saw us as a collective and a team. So going all the way back to my original sound system that I joined, which was Rebelling Ting. When I joined Rebelling Ting, I was a hip hop DJ. I had my hip hop collection. Nobody could talk to me, doing the damage. Then transisted into playing reggae. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I joined Rebelling Ting, big shout out reaching out to the man himself, Daddy Lizard. He was the man that was the owner for Rebelling Ting, and he was literally buying all the vinyl, all the 7 inches, all the 12 inches. When it come to reggae, he was definitely the man who was buying the records. The records were coming in actually every month from Jamaica. We was getting a batch of tune that would cover us for the month. And I ain't saying we had the freshest songs then, you know. We was kind of like a month behind everybody else. That time there in Wolverhampton, you had the likes of Black Eye, Bang Eye, Captain of Country Judah, Daddy Skipper, Bullet Movements. Them man, there was really enough tune. The minute the tune come out on the Sunday, the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, them man there had the tune them. By the end of the month, all them songs there, we would all just get them at the end of the month, and I had my batch of them. So I was kind of playing catch up, but I was very comfortable because I didn't want to be that leading person that was beating out the new tune them as quick as possible. I was very comfortable and fine that when the tune them come, boom, bam, we're good to go. And yes, I did contribute with buying 7 inches, buying 12-inch reggae with Rebelling Ting. Also definitely was there putting in the work, buying the R&B, still buying hip hop them. So I was putting in work likewise, you know what I mean? I was buying tune as well alongside the sound. And big shout out, reaching out to Reggie Dan as well, also one of the key members of Rebelling Ting at the time, who was also buying music. But when it came for me to leave Rebelling Ting and move on, I said to myself, look, I'm not going to be that guy that's going to say, oh, I left the sound. Oh, I brought that one there and I brought that song there and I brought that one and I'm going to take this one and I'm going to take that one and that one's mine and scuffle around figuring out who brought what record. I just said to myself, you know what? I played my part on the sound system. Whatever I brought is there. Continue the journey. I'm good to go, as long as I've got my hip-hop original collection. Over the years then playing Rebelling Ting, basically I left all the records that I purchased during that time with the sound system. We fast forward, man joins up with Jaman Nuclear. Jaman Nuclear Power. the big sound from Wolverhampton. You know what was going down with Jam and Nuclear. We're going to be telling you some stories about the Jam and Nuclear. But the same way, when I joined Jam and Nuclear, I had my little hip hop collection. That was it really. And at that time, Jaman was already playing sound from a long time ago. Big shout out reaching out to Prince Isaac. He was the main man buying all the tune them for Jam and Nuclear. Absolutely crazy. Now, difference between playing Rebel and playing Jaman. Rebel was getting them, tune them in monthly. Prince was like the rest of the man them. He's buying tune every other day. Tune is coming in, tune is coming in, tune is coming in. And because at that time there, Jaman was escalating at a rapid pace, I joined in. Yo, buying tune, buying tune. I'm buying tune, I'm ordering tune. We're getting tune in. Sometimes I'm going to link Prince, sit down and I say, yo, got a batch of tune, and we go through the tune and we got doubles because he brought the song and I brought the song. We separate them, put them in different piles. So if we're going to play out in different places, we know so at least we got certain doubles that can play. And remember, I played Jam and Nuclear for 14 years. So you can imagine the amount of songs that I helped contribute in buying over that 14 years. Holy per tune got brought during that time. But again, I see myself as a team player. I put in the work, I put in and I contributed what I wanted to contribute. I didn't have to because tune could have got bought the same way. But yeah, I always saw myself as a team player, so it is part of the sound. So when it was time for me to leave, the same thing. I said, you know what? I am not going to be here picking, discussing, debating. There's never going to be an argument. Just trying to figure out, oh, that's my tune there and that's my tune, that's my tune. I just says, you know what? Boom, bam. Let's go. The only thing that I can leave with that is 100% certified is me. And also, by the time I've reached to leaving Jam and Nuclear, technology had changed. We've got onto CDs, we've got onto laptops, and every single song that I possibly wanted to have, I had them via CD on a hard drive. So the vinyls and all those things, them as much as nostalgic as they are, did I really need them? Nah. And am I upset about not having something to look back on as a career to say, yo, you know, say, wait, but tune with Avron here and look back on certain things and say, yeah, man, remember when I bought that tune there? If you're a DJ, you're a selector, you know how precious vinyl and records are a staple part of your career. But for me, again, I'm a team player. It was never about me. I would always leave, or can I say, when I left Rebel and I left Jaman, I left with my head held high and I left with everything what they could have to help continue the journey what they was going on to. Again, like I said, when it came to technology and everything, I had all the music anyway, so there was no need to take the vinyl. If there's definitely one thing I miss about not having the vinyl, it's the record boxes. Shout out reaching out to Lizard from the Rebel Ting. I don't think those record boxes have been opened properly since I left the sound. And I know anyhow, and I have reached out to Lizard, and hopefully when he gets the chance, because he's so back and forth and he's really, really busy, hopefully I can get hold of those, especially those two 12-inch boxes, or three. There's two reggae boxes and a soul and R&B box. Those three 12-inch boxes, if I could get them here and open them nostalgically, you will see, and I could explain to you how I used to DJ. Because wow, I know them songs are probably still in the same order as how I set them. And the same with Jaman. Jaman have a 7-inch box. It's a black box covered in stickers. The most nostalgic thing about that box, if you open the 7-inch lid, you open it up and you look inside, it is absolutely covered with a whole heap of different dates and venues where I knew I bust the place. I used to write it down, yo, so-and-so, this date, bust the place with so-and-so, so-and-so. So big shout out, reach out to the Jam and Nuclear family. If you have a look, anytime you get the chance, open that up and you will see a whole list of dates of places where we played, weddings, christenings, sound clashes. So that part of the thing I do miss. I would love to just be able to open up that box and just read off some of those events, because I'm telling you, the reason why I'm doing these videos like this is because I'm not going to erase my history of what we brought to the table between the age of 16 right up until where I am now in retirement mode. So do I really have absolutely no vinyl? Yes, I do. I still have my original hip hop collection. Nobody could ever take that away from me. That has to go with me any which part I'm going. Also, I have one of the best record collections given to me by my dad and my mum. It's a collection of probably about 400 7-inches and 12 inches. And those mean more to me than any of those songs there, because these are songs where my mum and dad came from Jamaica and were buying them songs there just to have that feeling of coming from Jamaica, coming to England and being able to have something that reminded them of home. Those songs have been passed down to me. I have them, and they are worth more than all of the vinyl them that I've ever collected or distributed or helped as part of a team alongside the sound system. And that's it, massive. It's a quick one. Selector Hype. Where the F are my records? You know where they are right now. I think they're still in safe hands, even though both sound systems are not as active as they were. I know that them records are always going to be in safe hands, and hopefully someday they will see the light of day and we can reminisce on them songs there. And I could give you a story on the record boxes and what's inside the record boxes. I would absolutely love to do that. But we never say never. It may happen, it may never happen. But as I am right now, I can't deal with a room full of vinyl where I'm not going to play. I can't have a bag of 12 inches and record boxes stored away if they're not doing anything. So technically, I do not miss them. I have all of the stuff on CD, hard drive, laptop, etc, etc. So I'm definitely good to go. But as I was saying, it just dawned on me, like, where are my records? And I thought, quick story with you. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And before I'm out, I don't have to say anything, but I think you understand. I'm out. One. Peace.